Good morning, my friends. I wanted to share with you what occurred for me yesterday. As you know, I'm an It Works distributor and I do events all the time. Yesterday, I was in Rockford, Illinois at the mall doing my event. And I came across this woman today, saw her first thing in the morning. I knew her face and I said hello. I was like, hey, how are you? And she's like, I have to set up and I've got to talk to you. I was like, okay. So I finished setting up my booth. I started introducing myself to the vendors around me, and I go meet other vendors who I already know are there. And the woman who I said hello to was right there at her table with the products that she sells. And she said, I just want to talk to you and I want to thank you for the conversation that we had 1 year ago. And immediately when she said that, I knew exactly who she was. Because 1 year ago, on a Saturday night, it was around 8 o'clock, she was walking the malls. And I said hello to her. She was kind of looking at my stuff, asking me, some questions. And so I just wanted to get to know her a little bit to see exactly what it is that she was looking for. And I found out that she had her own business, but she wasn't really doing much about it because she had so many other things going on in her life. And so she shared a lot of personal things with me. Our conversation was probably about a half hour, 45 minutes long. Two strangers, never met before. And so she shared with me how she had a problem with alcohol and she was trying to get sober. And her husband had a problem with alcohol and it was really hard for them to get along. It was just crazy. So she was telling me all this stuff. And so I was listening for her. I just listened to her. And I talked to her. And I shared with her my story. And I shared with her a little bit of my past to let her know that I understood where she was coming from. And it brings tears to my eyes because this whole blog is about helping women look and feel confident no matter what shape or size. And not only that, no matter where you've been, what you're doing, or what has occurred in your life, that's what I'm here for. And you all know by reading my blogs, especially the last week, I've really been struggling with myself. A lot of stuff is coming up for me. And instead of going and hiding like I would like to, I promised you that I'm just going to keep going forward and taking these steps. But today I got the acknowledgement of how important I am to others. She shared with me today that conversation a year ago, and I hadn't seen her at all up until the first time today, that conversation changed her life. That conversation allowed her to get sober and taking the steps that she needs to do to continue to be sober. And she picked up her business and she's been taking her business to new levels ever since that conversation that we had. Because I shared with her, no matter what has gone on in your life, you can start from scratch. You're beautiful, you're smart, you have compassion, you're an amazing woman, and you deserve the best. I have conversations like that all the time. I speak to people all the time, share things with them, and then I don't see them again. And you always wonder if you make an impact on people. Am I really doing the right thing? Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing for my future? And today, I've been feeling sorry for myself and carrying on. And my gifts, what I can do for other people is what I'm supposed to be doing. Today, I really realized what an impact that I had. which I had no idea until today. And we both hugged each other, big, strong hugs. And I started crying, and she started crying. Because how wonderful is it to be a part of someone's life you don't even know you're a part of? How wonderful is it to meet a complete stranger, and because you took the time to hear and listen and let them see something for themselves, they changed their entire life. That's what happened for me today. Yesterday. This woman is an amazing woman. She's so happy. And her husband, I asked about her husband, and she told me that he's almost sober and he's doing the steps that he needs to take so that they get to be with each other because he doesn't want to lose her. And that night we talked about what her decisions were going to be with her husband. I mean, we really talked about some crazy stuff for being complete strangers and having like a half hour, 45-minute conversation. So I just wanted to read to you this quote. If you believe everything happens for a reason, then trust that whatever you need will come and go from your life at precisely the right time. I needed that acknowledgement today. I got it right at the precise time that I needed it. And that woman, who's an amazing woman, got what she needed a year ago at that precise time. I want you all to know how much I love and adore each and every one of you. I may not know your face, but I know your heart. And I really thank you from the bottom of my soul that you follow this blog and you share this with other people, because I know my following is getting larger and larger all the time. And I want to thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for allowing my dreams to be coming true. Because my biggest dream is to be a motivational speaker for women, men as well, all over the world. I hope you all have an absolute amazing Saturday. Enjoy your entire life. I love you. Until we meet again, my friends. With all my love, Rita.